feel
So the
lazy.
wire stuff, was there one edition in particular that you thought was kind of the best work you did, or when you look back on that was kind of a favorite,
On the wire?
or do you remember any of that work?
The wire was a great. The wire is probably when we get asked questions like, "What's your favorite piece of work? What's the most influential piece of work you've done?" I would say that the wire as a project was the one, because it was a springboard for so many other pieces of work that we did. You know, we got seen by a lot of clients or future clients, so it was one of those projects that led to a lot of other work. But in terms of favorite issue, it's really about the headlines that we were designing for the magazine, for the features. That was where we really had a chance to experiment with type and illustrative type, or type as illustration. And yeah, that was a moment in our development as designers, when we realized that we actually had our own voice rather than just.
What was the big change, or what just specifically, if that's not too nerdy a question, what specifically at that point did you realize that something was happening that?
Well, I think a lot of design is
Thank you,
just
sir.
choosing a typeface and trying to vary the proportion of space and type, and we found that by creating our own type, we could be expressive in a different way. We had more control. We weren't relying just on, if you just choose a typeface, anyone can choose that typeface. So we found that by creating our own typefaces, it sort of it made it slightly easier. It gave it its own unique look, but without you having to worry about other parts of the design, like the whether it should be centered or arranged left, or lots of white space or no white space. It's just one of those things where if you've created your own type, you can be a bit lazier, I guess, with the layout, but more than anything, it just gives it your own stamp, your own unique kind of look.
Did your business partner? I mean, I guess I'd sort of known about all the crazy, weird Scandinavian typographers from Norway and from Sweden.
Yeah.
Did your business partner have experience in that, or was he part of that kind of weird Norwegian type world?
Not really. He's
Not
not.
really?
I mean, we both kind of have an interest in type and image. But he's definitely brought a kind of a kind of illustrative talent to the table. I'm more of a type nerd than he is by a long way, but it's kind of.
Are you more of a fashion nerd than he is too?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite militant when it comes to choice of typefaces.
And to liquor.
We
And to
can't
liquor as
choose
well.
that. We can't use that typeface because it's not cool, or that does play a part in in my.
Does your business partner still live in London, or is he back?
Yeah,
in
he
Norway?
lives in London. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
So-
he stayed there.